A big family is a blessing, but getting around with a mini football team might turn out into a logistical nightmare, unless you drive a proper vehicle, of course. Luckily, today our options are numerous, with the 3-row 7-seater SUVs standing at the top of the food chain when it comes to legitimate people and cargo haulers. Let's explore the newest arrivals that you should consider buying during the 2020 model year, evaluating their performance parameters, technological equipment, and taking a look inside to discover the level of comfort that these newcomers have to offer. By the way, do not think twice about clicking that subscribe button and ring the bell to get notifications about the latest automotive territory videos. Enjoy the ride! Chevrolet Tahoe. Ever since the Silverado 1500 pickup was overhauled for the 2019 model year, we were anticipating its platform sibling SUV to get a generation upgrade as well. Already belonging to the full-size class, the Tahoe grows even larger in its external dimensions and wheelbase length, offering additional cargo space behind the third row of seats, plus more legroom for the passengers. The exterior styling of the model is similar to the Silverado, while the cabin was designed specifically for the Tahoe. To address the problem of the ride quality, the model debuts with an independent rear suspension as standard, while depending on the trim, you can opt for the Air Ride adaptive suspension and magnetic ride control. The SUV continues to carry the same gasoline engines as the last year, but now there is also a diesel available. The 3-liter Duramax nets 277 horses, but has 460 pound-feet of torque, matching the 420 HP 6.2-liter V8. Toyota Highlander. Based on the brand's new global architecture, the 4th-generation Highlander grows slightly larger, offering a roomier cabin but also better driving dynamics and more economical powertrains. Though the car's exterior styling remains pretty familiar, it becomes more sculpted and refined. The SUV offers 5 trim levels and 2 powertrains, a 3.5-liter V6 paired with an 8-speed auto or a new hybrid system. Both can be had in front-wheel drive and all-wheel drive configurations. The hybrid modification abandons the previously used V6 engine in favor of the 2.5-liter 4-cylinder assisted by 2 electric motors. The setup produces 240 horses, 60 more than before, and becomes 17% more efficient, returning 34 mpg in a combined cycle. The interior features of the Highlander vary depending on the chosen trim, with the newly introduced base L model offering standard Toyota Safety Sense 2.0, 3-zone climate control, and an 8-inch infotainment. Ford Explorer. In 2020, Ford's best-selling 3-row SUV is celebrating its 30th birthday, which is accompanied by the release of the 6th generation of the model. It is built on the new front-engine platform with the standard rear-wheel drive and optional intelligent all-wheel drive system. The 7-seater is available in 5 modifications and 3 powertrains. However, the base model, with the price tag a little over $33,000, is only offered for the fleets. Retail buyers are stuck with the XLE, Limited, ST, and Platinum. The standard mill is a 2.3-liter 4-cylinder making 300 horses, while the Platinum and ST come powered by a 3-liter V6 EcoBoost, delivering 365 and 400 ponies respectively. The 3.3-liter hybrid is exclusive on the Limited and is reported to have the combined output of 318 horsepower in the US. However, the European-spec hybrid gets a lot more horses since it is a plug-in, topping at 450. Interior adjustments include available easy entry seating, 12.3-inch digital instrument panel, and a 10.1-inch portrait touchscreen. GMC ACADIA. The 2nd-generation GMC ACADIA went on sale in 2016, and for the 2020 model year, this midsize SUV gets a lifecycle boost. From the outside, the ACADIA features a refreshed rectangular grille and new standard LED lighting with the C-shaped daytime running lights. Moreover, GMC expands the model range by adding a new off-road-capable 84 trim, which boasts black grille with side skirts, a sporty dark interior, all-terrain tires, and specially tuned traction select system. The bigger update is under the skin, as the ACADIA receives a completely new 2.0-liter Turbo 4, which produces 235 horsepower and 258 pound-feet of torque. GMC also promised excellent dynamics and fuel efficiency, with the function of turning off the 2 cylinders at light conditions. This new engine is standard on the SLT and the Denali level trims, while the base 2.5-liter and the range-topping 3.6-liter V6 remain unchanged from the last year. Kia Telluride. The Motortrend SUV of the Year, Kelley Blue Book's Best Buy, and Edmunds Top Rated. These are just a few awards that the Kia's flagship 7-seater has managed to collect since the introduction. Besides ticking all the boxes for a successful family hauler of 2020, like cavernous interior with up to 87 cubic feet of cargo space, this Korean offers unprecedented value for the money across all 4 trim levels. Even the lowest grade gets a rich package of safety and autonomy features, while the upper variants receive a larger 10.25-inch infotainment instead of the standard 8.0 UVO link, power sunroof, and dual-zone climate control. Not to complicate things, this Kia is sold with only one engine and transmission variant, a 3.8-liter V6 paired with an 8-speed automatic to output 291 horsepower and 262 pound-feet of torque. The all-wheel drive and the self-leveling rear air suspension are a $2,795 options regardless of the chosen trim. Chevrolet Suburban. Introduced in 1935, the Suburban is one of the longest surviving nameplates on the market that is now entering its 12th generation. Just as the Tahoe and Silverado siblings, the model is built on the new GMT T1XX platform, and according to Chevy, it is 98% all new this year. The exterior is fully reinvented, keeping only the windshield and the familiar shape from the previous generations. Under its bodywork hides one of the 3 engine choices: a 5.3-liter V8, a 6.2-liter V8, or a new diesel. The solid rear axle is replaced by an independent suspension in the base model, while the higher trims had an adjustable air suspension. We must also mention that this iteration of the Suburban is the largest version of itself so far, gaining 5 inches in the wheelbase length. This translates into added passenger comfort that can be further boosted by opting for 2 12.6-inch rear infotainment screens. We are constantly covering the latest arrivals to the automotive market, so make sure to watch this video till the end to get to other suggested episodes. Put a like below to support us, and let's keep going. LEXUS RXL. One of the company's most popular SUVs, the 7-seater RXL, undergoes a mild update this year, fixing the crucial dashboard issues and improving the driving dynamics. Though the RX family has always boasted an aggressive look, the Japanese decided to raise the bar even further by making the headlights thinner and refreshing the signature spindle grille. Inside the cabin, the main visible change is the addition of a touchscreen to the remote touchpad on the central console, which has been irritating the fans of the model for several years. Besides, the 2020 RXL features Apple CarPlay and Android Auto smartphone connectivity. The Lexus' latest suite of advanced safety features, dubbed the Safety System Plus 2.0, is now standard across the lineup. Engines remain untouched from the previous year, and you will have to choose between a 3.5-liter V6 producing 295 HP or a 3.5-liter hybrid sending 308 ponies to all 4 wheels. Hyundai Palisade. Since Kia and Hyundai are close corporate siblings, the 2020 Palisade is very similar to the above-mentioned Telluride, so the decision between the two will be primarily based on your aesthetical preferences. The 3.8-liter V6, 3-row SUV-specific platform, as well as other technical specs are all shared, so let's mention those characteristics which weren't described in the segment about the Kia. Being a family-oriented automobile, the Palisade makes traveling with kids easier, providing power-folding third row of seats, a hands-free liftgate, a communication intercom with the rear seat passengers, as well as a special sleep mode that allows you to turn off the speakers in the back. Size-wise, this Korean matches such competitors as Ford Explorer and Toyota Highlander, plus keeps 18 cubic feet of cargo space with all 3 rows up. The towing capacity reaches 5,000 pounds, and the fuel economy is rated at 23 and 21 mpg in the combined cycles for the front and all-wheel drive models respectively. Volvo XC90. After the second-generation refresh of the XC60 in 2017 and the introduction of the XC40 in 2019, the time has come for the company's biggest SUV to get the long-earned facelift. On the outside, a new, more modern grille, redesigned bumpers, and new wheels stand out the most. The model gets a 6-passenger layout for the first time, while there is also the standard 7-seat version available. All models get stock 4-zone climate control, a 12.3-inch digital driver's display, and a 9-inch infotainment with navigation. When it comes to the updates in the safety department, we should highlight the revised blind spot information system, city safety, and cross-traffic alert. Under the hood though, the XC90 remains unchanged. You can choose between the 4-cylinder T5 and T6 engines, or the 400 horsepower T8 plug-in hybrid that becomes 15% more fuel efficient this year. Toyota SEQUOIA. The largest SUV from Toyota has gone more than a decade without a major redesign, and due to its premium price tag, it might not appear as a good buy. However, those shoppers who value off-road prowess should take notice, since for the first time in its 20 years history, this behemoth is arriving with a TRD Pro treatment, which expands its cargo and family hauling capabilities far beyond the paved roads. The upgrades include the installation of the new Fox Performance internal bypass dampers, both at the front and the rear, 18-inch forged BBS wheels, and a heavy-duty front skid plate that really makes a difference off-road. The power still comes from a 5.7-liter V8 engine paired with a 6-speed electronically controlled automatic. This drivetrain makes 381 horsepower and 401 pound-feet of torque. Plus, the multi-mode 4-wheel drive comes standard on the SEQUOIA and uses the new Torsen central locking differential for optimal torque distribution. Volkswagen Atlas. This 3-row VW became a smash hit in 2018, especially on the American market, with over 140,000 units sold in 2 years of existence. The Atlas is scheduled for a refresh in 2021, so we should expect the unveiling at the upcoming Chicago Auto Show. For now, these teaser pics is all that VW gave us to work with, so stay tuned. Have you found a viable model in this lineup that could become your future family hauler? Would you agree that Korean newcomers are totally reinventing the game with their rich features and beautiful styling? Share your opinion with the world in the comments below, and do consider watching other episodes on our channel by clicking the icons in front of you. Subscribe, like, and may the torque be with you!